How are you all? Welcome back to the Wealthy Coin, where you can get your fix of crypto. I'm Triple Van Winkle, your host. Everyone should be having a great Tuesday. It's September 26 and the party is only 3 days away. I hope you'll be able to get there. We hope you'll be able to get in. I would say that you should get to the door to the gate an hour early. I have a feeling that there will be a riot outside the Hammerstein Ballroom. I really wish I could be there. I'll be up in Orlando that Saturday, which is too bad. Well, I'll go on Friday. On Saturday, I'm going up. I'm going to be a little scary for Halloween. Then I had to go home because I had to pack for and get ready for a bachelor party for one of my best friends on Tuesday. We'll talk about crypto in this show. Is it turning into a real-life show? I think so because of what Euro stablecoin is doing on the Stellar network. Yes, you did hear that right. We'll talk about some changes and a big update that's coming. What's important to know? We'll talk about the shutdown of the government. Is it going to really happen? If it does happen, will the Bitcoin markets be affected? Only time will tell, but I'll explain it to you. We'll hear from Ripple's Brad Garlinghouse. We'll also talk about Eastgate and tell you about a very important date that's coming up soon. And I am 100% sure that Ethereum is about to collapse. Folks, let's get started without further ado. Bitcoin is worth $26,370. In the last 24 hours, it has gone up 0.7%. The price of Ethereum is $1,594. It's gone up by 1.32% in the last day. USD and USD are both coming in at the dollar pegs, which is exactly what we want to see. XRP is equal to about 50 cents. The rate is 1.41%. It has even shown a little bit of life on the hourly chart. The total market cap for all cryptocurrencies is $1,051,100,000,000. Now, if you've been watching this show for a while, you'll know that we've been stuck in a huge range. The longer the base, the higher we go into space, but the longer the base also means that there's another fix. Do I stand by what I say? I won't change my mind. When I first made predictions for this year, I thought that by the end of the summer, the price of a Bitcoin would be around $40,000. I think we got to between $33,000 and $35,000. After that did happen, I was a little on edge. I did plan for the time frame we're in now, which will last until November. Even at the beginning of December, Bitcoin would go down, which is what is happening right now. We have a little bit of a correction formation happening. You can think about spending between $8,000 and $10,000 on Bitcoin. What's the next step? That is the most important question. Once we break out of this pattern, everyone who, say, thinks it will take XRP 3 to 6 months to make its next big move will probably think it will take Bitcoin 2 to 4 months to move up. As we get closer to the Bitcoin halving, which I think is about 5 months away if I do some quick math in my head, the bull market and bull run will start, and the prices will go through the roof. I see a few remarks. Yes, it will hold on. How do you know that a bull run is going to happen? It's easy. The past. Doesn't history tell us the truth? For the past 12 years, Bitcoin has always been on a bull run. It has never been stopped. I agree. The plan is going exactly how we thought it would. Is that right? You get people a little pumped up for the bull run. Then we get a state that fixes things. People are saying that crypto is dead. Now we're seeing the bad things. We are talking about shutdowns of the government. There's a lot of drama and nonsense going on in the crypto world. People are saying that crypto won't ever be used. We hear big companies like Citibank say they will never use Bitcoin, and the first video moved away from Bitcoin. All the rubbish. What happens after that? People, the market is exploding. True life shows. I agree. The best TV show in the world is crypto. Right on. There's so much going on. So many headaches and so much behind the scenes. This is for real. Crypto is like if you took Jersey Shore, Jerry Springer, and shows like The Bachelorette and put them all together. You were in the fight. You did the making out. You were put in jail. It's crazy. What's going on there is completely crazy. But what do you know? The best thing to do is to keep your head clear, keep your mind right, and keep moving forward. In the end, you will do well. Don't get caught up in all the crap going on in the world. Village of Protocol. They did something pretty cool, though. Stablecoin backed by the Euro ERC has grown to include the Star network and has updated its technology. Circle and Stellar said that the Euro-linked stablecoin and ERC that are available on the Ethereum Avalanche blockchains are now live on the Stellar network. The news was going to be shared on the big stage at the Madrid Stellar earnings conference. The team thinks that the start of the ERC on Stellar could help improve European remittance corridors, cross-border payments, treasury management, and the distribution of aid. This is great for all you fans of Stellar and Zen out there. Stablecoins will play a big part in this new financial future, which is starting to show itself right in front of our eyes. The total purse or wallet. This is without a doubt the biggest change to the way the XRP system works since it was first created. It's a long sentence. What are we looking at right now? Since the beginning, the XRP ledger community has been a shining example of how to improve the blockchain. But, as pioneers, we had to deal with our fair share of problems. At the heart of all of these problems has been the need for a public infrastructure that is strong and can grow. Today, we're going to tell you about our plans to update our systems. This isn't just a change in technology. It's a smart move to change the very basis of the XRP ledger, which will make sure everyone has a sustainable, efficient, and inclusive future. It's a big deal. What do we come to see as we scroll down? We can see that we just gave a talk at the Apex Summit. Go ahead and give it a listen. But they talked about modernization and how incentives can change in the future. They also talked about how they are improving the XRP ledger infrastructure, which will hopefully bring more people to the XRP ledger so they can start building on it. Also, more use. The price will go up the more people want it. The price will go up as more people build that on the ledger and more excerpts are used. The US government will shut down in a few days, right? People, word on the street is that the US government is going to close down. Here is the story. It can be read about. Let's talk about this for a moment. The US government could stop running. What goes on? A contract called 1159 is signed. There is no shutdown of the government. We've seen this happen over and over again. If the government shuts down, will crypto have a crushing effect? Could we see the opposite here, or do we? Does money go into cryptocurrencies? This is what you should be thinking about. But I don't think the shutdown of the government was just my 2 cents. I think a deal will be made at the last minute. Everybody will be worried and in bed. The next